The atmosphere just changed.
Hello, everyone.
Shemeka Ebony in the building. Purpose on fire and the vision stay real. Leader in the light, yeah, the call stays clear. When she step in the room, let the whole world hear. For the women, for the people, for the dreamers making history. She builds, she leads, she speaks, she moves with power and dignity. Here she come, stand up, rise high, like one. The room knows the time's now. Shemeka Ebony.
Come on, come through. Put your crown on today. I got some new stuff to show you. Just wanted to let you see it. Come on in. If you're catching the replay, you can find all of these products on Shemeka.com. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the space. I am helping you get your crown on and your crown together. So we are live. I am sharing some info that has come in, some new products that have come in. You can find everything in TikTok Shop that I'm showing you. And if you want to get more details and information on it, you can find it at Shemeka.com. But TikTok Shop has all of this. You'll see them linked. First thing I want to lift up is this is a scarf, a bandana. It could be worn around your head. It could be worn around your neck. It could be a nice little accent piece to shine in your crown. You can wrap it around, have a crown showing, tie up your hair. It is a go-to piece. This is a large because if you know me, you don't have a lot of hair, but we have this in small, medium, and large. Really good, sturdy material. It's not see-through, so if you have another scarf on under this and you want to put this on top to be an accent, powerful, incredible. I have my smaller one listed on my I have it on my bag. Like I actually have it as like a handkerchief tied on my bag. Real durable, sturdy. Again, this is a large, so if you have locks, a lot of hair, you want to tie it up, you want to style, owning your space, then get that crown on and get the Shemeka headband, bandana, handkerchief, neck scarf, all of the above. What I wanted to share with you next is a book I've authored. It's called While I'm Getting Naked. And welcome to the community if this is the first time you're here. While I'm Getting Naked is the real deal. When I wrote this book, it was really about getting naked, getting real, peeling back the layers of the things I didn't like about myself so that I can make room to be the person that I want to be. And so this book is a reflective journal to help you build capacity and grow as an individual. So it is about 40 pages, maybe like 42 pages, but it is an injection to get you where you need to be. And don't sleep on this, like for real. Give yourself grace because as you read it, it's going to show you some parts of yourself that you may not have been ready to let go. Many times we hold on to the things we don't like because we're afraid of change. We're afraid of something new. And this right here will help you navigate through letting go so that you can make room for who God has called you to be. It requires us to be naked. It requires us to be not ashamed. It requires us to be a better version of ourselves. And what I did with this book that I think is important is I broke it up into 3 parts. So you have the first part one is I'm coming out. Like here it is, I'm getting naked. I'm letting you know what's inside of me, what I've gone through, what I've survived, what got me through it. And then I give reflective prompts for you to be able to think about what this triggers in you. What you need to let go of. What do you need to come out of? Bad relationship, bad career choice, whatever those things are, you have this opportunity. Welcome, come on in. If this is your first time, I'm Shemeka Ebony, author of While I'm Getting Naked, and I'm spending some time this afternoon letting you know what I have available in my TikTok shop. So I'm an author, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I am a leadership development coach. So I'm helping you get your business together in your mind, body, spirit, and in the paper with your business. And this book definitely helps. So While I'm Getting Naked, it is in TikTok Shop, and you can also find it on Shemeka.com. I wanted to lift this as a resource for those of you that may have found yourself going through stuff that you didn't understand why, things that you felt you were struggling with. And this is not something that I just wrote and I walk away from, but living this out and doing the work to reassess where I am and how I'm coming out while I'm getting naked is the very thing that'll help you get naked about those things that may very well be holding you back from who you're supposed to become, because we won't let go of something that's comfortable even when it's bad. When it's bad for us, it's bad to us, it's bad with us. So if you need some help coming out, this will help you get there. The part 2 of this, the second part, as I told you, it was a 3-part book. Coming out as part 1. Part 2 of section 2 in this is Naked and Not Ashamed. Now that may feel like an oxymoron to some of us that don't feel comfortable being naked. That means being transparent. That means peeling back the layers of labels and what society has said about you that's hindering you, that you're holding on to because it's comfortable, but you're unsure. I want to encourage you that this is going to be the injection you need. The part 3 of this is acts, because it means, okay, I'm naked, now what? I'm being transparent, I'm being authentic, but now what? It's still not getting me the results. The acts are the things that you do after you've come to a better awareness of letting go of the things that are not serving you or helping you grow and prosper. You can't be the better version of yourself if you won't let go of who you've become when you were surviving trauma, or who you become while you were surviving getting to that next part of you. And I wrote this at a time when I was literally living in a church with my 2 sons, serving community, looking at opportunities to be a better version of myself, but also committed to my faith and my journey to be in the hedges and highways. This book comes from a place of purpose and promise. So if this, I'll read, matter of fact, this is always good. Welcome into the space. I'm Shemeka Ebony, author of While I'm Getting Naked, and I'm just going to read the thank you, because if you're here and you're listening, I want to just let you know a little bit about what's in here. Welcome to the space, everyone. I want to thank you for your interest in this book. If you're going to read this book, know that it's purpose. It just may be that you find yourself on these pages or find an answer for a friend. This is a compilation of my pain, curiosity, and frustrations through my journey from being bitter to being better. That was a transformation that I could not do by myself. I have shared my journey with you in anecdotes, short stories, devotionals, poems, and I have written through the years. It's a testament of what I've survived and a memoir of my exodus from being bitter to having a better mindset. Mindset is everything. And if you need some help shifting that mindset, this is what I'm talking about while I'm Getting Naked is for you. There are so many angels I found along the way that have influenced the book, and I'm sure you may find yourself in there. But may God bless you exceedingly as you grow comfortably getting naked about your lived experiences and learn not to feel ashamed. Take time to journal while you read, study the recommended scriptures, and find yourself becoming wiser along life's journey. And that is just the opening. That's the opening section. And then it goes into what I mentioned to you, the 3 parts. There is space in each of these sections for you to have an opportunity to reflect on how you are doing and how things are going for you. And for every person that does purchase While I'm Getting Naked, there's an opportunity for us to meet up and connect and build and grow. And if you have something that you want to overcome and get through, then you can go through one of the leadership coaching sessions that I offer, or cohorts that I build for that. Now, something about the Shemeka community. Shemeka, it is, yes, it's my name, but it's something I stand under. And to let you know a little bit more about that, it is to tell you it is something to aspire to. It is your own Shemeka journey. Shemeka really reads the destination for her, She Mecca. So when you are hearing that, it draws to you, you feel some connection. Just know this community is here for you. This community is meaningful and intentional to connect. And anytime you have Shemeka gear, this is one sample of it: headscarf, neck scarf, handkerchief, bag, accessory, you will get preferential treatment. If it's an event that I'm hosting, whether it's a brunch or a networking mixer or some type of business or leadership event, whether it's a workshop, anytime you show up in Shemeka Smack, there are perks there to support and thank you for being part of the community. So, y'all, I cannot stop smelling this. This came in today and I'm so excited. This is also a TikTok shop. It is the I Am Brilliant, I Build, I Impact, I Win. If that is you, then you want to have this in your workstation, your desk, anywhere. Listen, white sage and lavender. I have another scent, peppermint. It smells so good. So you might want to get two. One that you can smell and then one you like and smell. Because I'm telling you, freedom. If you're in an office and work setting that they won't let you light candles, you can smell this and get the same impact and effect. And it does naturally just go through the air. And again, we have a whole collection on the TikTok shop, which is the I Am Brilliant, I Build, I Impact, I Win. This is for my leaders. This is for my go-getters. These are for entrepreneurs. These are for people in corporate. If you know that your brilliance is that you build impact and you win, then this is for you. This is that reminder, that subtle reminder to help you remember who you are, but also so that you can just brag on the low. And I'm telling you, it's really good. TikTok shop or Shemeka.com. Please tap in. Oh, I can't stop smelling it. I literally... Okay. This is white sage and lavender. So you definitely want to check this out. Again, this is the 4 ounce. So right now we're piloting this. This is new. This is literally fresh into the TikTok shop. So check it out. I Am Brilliant, I Build, I Impact, I Win. After this, you'll also say, I smell good. So I want to lift up. This is another labor of love and opportunity to build your trust within yourself and affirming your servant leader journey. This book is for servant leaders. This is called Sanctuary Life. This is a book I also wrote while I was living in a church on assignment, and you'll have to read While I'm Getting Naked to learn a little bit more, or stay in the community long enough and you'll hear about the testimony of me living in a church with my young sons, carrying the label of homeless or housing insecure, but following the ordered steps of being the church and not just going to church. And that's what Sanctuary Life. It is what life is like when you are the church. You're the representation of God that people see. And how are you doing? How are you doing with your representation of light and perfect love and gifting and compassion and grace? And I want to talk about the cover because this cover just speaks to my heart. This cover, we shot this very organically, honestly, when we were in Sierra Leone, West Africa a few years ago. We had a opportunity to visit Lester Peak, which is the tallest mountain in the Freetown area. And these young people live on top of the mountain. Like, their families build their income from being on the mountain. Many of their parents were on the mountain breaking up rocks, and they get money generated from the rocks that used to be boulders that they break down into rocks and small stones that they're able to disperse to be able to get payment for. But Sanctuary Life literally says, Sanctuary Life, Reflections of a Homeless Leader. When I wrote this, I was housing insecure. I was living in a church with my sons who were then 5 and 7 and navigating not being able to find your place. I was facing not only housing insecurity, but also job insecurity. I applied to over 200 positions and got none of them, not knowing that the reason why I wasn't positioned in that is because God wasn't having me on a trajectory to continue in a career. My servant leadership put me really, literally in the hedges in highways from theory to practice. And Sanctuary Life talks about that. It reflects on the ups and downs and challenges of what it means to look like laying aside every weight. That means getting rid of the stuff that you don't need to hold on to. And again, it's a continuation of While I'm Getting Naked. It's a more intensive labor of love when it comes to those that are in servant leadership positions. And those of you, if you know, you know. You have to give a lot. You have to surrender a lot. There's so much that comes with being a servant leader, and it means denying yourself. And as a servant leader, it means that you have this opportunity to not only build yourself up, but build up those around you. And Sanctuary Life is that follow-up to share what the journey is like to really position yourself in a better place, but also being able to tap into thinking of things in a little bit of a different way. Something that I learned when writing Sanctuary Life, when I finally published it, is that people would always say, that was a different perspective, or I hadn't thought of it like that. So be prepared to kind of be challenged of what the norm is, of what you would expect something like this to be, and be open to like hear what it speaks to you. And so I'm going to read in a section. I'm going to go from chapter 3. It says, Life Without, Life Within. A group of believers and church planters began the journey of sanctuary living all together in the church that I was in. That group got smaller over time as planters experienced the realities of living without the comforts and having to deal with people more frequently. And when I say living without comforts, there was no shower in this church. There was no consistent hot running water, or if the running water was hot, it might have smelled like sulfur. And what I hadn't told you yet is that the church was built in 1920. So think about the accommodations of the building in something that was built in 1920. And not to mention, it was also positioned beside a cemetery. So quite an adventurous experience that was to live in the church for that long, which what you'll find in While I'm Getting Naked was only supposed to be a weekend, turned into 2.5 years. When you're in order steps and you surrender a yes to God to follow, you just don't know what it may look like. And for me, these books give like a microcosm of what it was like to live walking in faith in that way. But it really built me up, and it really helped me become the person I am now. So if you've seen me, met me, been in one of my talks or my events, or had a conversation with me, this is kind of where the roots of these things happen. So let me get back to it. Living with people that you don't know that often are difficult to successfully work with, or don't have the same convictions as you, can be quite an adventure. I was the only mom who had their children living with them. I had a lot on the line with this faith walk and intentional living arrangement that I had found myself in. I remember sitting through meeting after meeting with staff and roommates, figuring out ways to maximize the experience of sanctuary living on our ministry assignments. I look back and laugh now, seeing that despite how many started, it consistently ended up being just my children and I remaining to reside at the church. I know that was how God intended for it to be anyway. That was really our experience. We had some partners along the way, but God really had an agenda for us to learn and grow. It wasn't about getting through my call and engagement journey with a group of saints on a mission. It was all about becoming the will of God according to our readiness. It was less about their readiness and more about my understanding of their role in my transformation. I had to change my expectations, and they did too. But we were growing in the same areas at the same time as me, and we were there together. Now, what you'll find in Sanctuary Life are really good anecdotes on how to navigate. Now, this was spoken from a perspective of living in a church with strangers. The only thing we had in common is that we loved God and we knew each other. But that could also be in the same, a working experience in a corporate setting. Like y'all have an agenda to get a job done, and that may be the only thing you have to hold on. How can your leadership show up in a way that still illuminates that you are passionate and considerate and leading with empathy as you're not only growing your own leadership journey, but growing the leadership of others? So I want to share with you these items are on TikTok Shop. These are my 2 books. I'm the author. Hi, if you're just joining, I'm Shemeka Ebony. This is While I'm Getting Naked. Here are my shorts. And this is Sanctuary Life, Reflections of a Homeless Leader. I've also showed you before I wrap up tonight this white sage and lavender candle that you can also find in TikTok Shop. Please check it out. Oh, it smells so good. I am brilliant. I build, I impact, I win. Now, this is one component of a series. Like, we have a whole line that is not only the candle in the I Am Brilliant series, we also have t-shirts, we also have hats, we also have journals. So you want to tap in, you're looking for a really cute gift to give people in your office, this I Am Brilliant reminder, because you know someone that is building, that is impacting others and winning in what they're doing, meeting their goals. This is something cool, thoughtful, that smells good. And if you're in the corporate office and you can't light candles, don't worry. You can smell it without it. I mean, I have not lit it. It's just, this is the one I don't light. This is the one I just smell. So that is in the I Am Brilliant, I Build, I Impact, I Win collection. And just a reminder, this is something else. This is from our Shemeka collection. Anybody can wear Shemeka. This right here is our headscarf bandana. This is a large, so if you have long locks and you need to tie them down, this is the thing for you. We have it in small, medium, and large. And you'll notice we also have t-shirts with the Shemeka logo on it. We have customized binders and journals that you can write in and keep your notes and write your vision and make it plain. Anytime someone purchases a Shemeka brand collection item and they come to an event that I am hosting, you will get preferential treatment. Listen, we know favor isn't fair. Well, the favor of Shemeka is absolutely not fair. So anything that I sponsor or anything that I host, you show up showing me your Shemeka gear, you wearing it, you got it around your purse, you got it in your bag, you have it on, then there's preferential treatment. There's a special seat for you, and we're going to remind you of why it's so powerful and important to be in our community. That is all I have. I just wanted to stop in and say, hey, thank you all for the love. I see you. I appreciate you. I'm going to be doing this more. I have so many reasons to be here, and you are part of them tonight. So please definitely make sure you tap in TikTok Shop. These items as well as others are available for you. And if you have any questions, direct message me. If it's something you like, you want it in a different color that's not offered, direct message me. I got you. We're going to take care of you, because being Shemeka, the destination for her, we're here for everyone. So before we wrap tonight, let's go in and set us out. This is one of my favorite songs. I always have. We'll open up with our theme song and close out. So come on, let's go.
Yeah, make room. The atmosphere just changed. Shemeka Ebony in the building, purpose on fire and the vision stay willing. Leader in the light, yeah, the call stays clear. When she step in the room, let the whole world hear. For the women, for the people, for the dreamers making history. She builds, she leads, she speaks, she moves with power and dignity. Here she come, stand up, rise high, like one. The room knows the time now. Shemeka Ebony, crown on, Shemeka Ebony, crown on, Shemeka Ebony, crown on.
Put your crown on. Put your crown on. Now at Shemeka events, we'll have these small handkerchiefs, and we're going to be waving them around just like this. Every time we feel something good, every time we know a good word came through, we get your crown on, y'all.
Yeah, make room.
Peace and blessings. I'm so glad you joined. So glad to connect with many of you and looking forward to what's to come. I was looking, let me check, make